Hey YouTube, walk one. Welcome back to the channel, guys. So today we have this truck that I'm working on right here. So it's a Peterbilt. If you have a Peterbilt, one of the newer one. Let's see what we have right here. It's probably flickering for you guys, but it's not flickering for me. If you have one of the newer Peterbilt, basically, and your Bluetooth is not working. Let me see. Yeah, your Bluetooth work connect it, but you make a call and there's no sound coming from the radio, from the speaker. What you need to do is repin the speaker. So you got to take out the FM harness and repin, swap pin 9 and 10. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go get the tools to get it out. So alright, so I already take this off. This was here. Depends on the truck you have, you might have to remove this from here if you have that, but if not, it's okay. If you don't have that unit, go ahead. We need to get a pry tool to get this off right here. So once we get this pry tool, we just want to come in here and pry around the edges. It should come off just like that. And once that's good, the next step we gotta do is you can take this out, but even though it's said to take out the cluster. So guys, the next step we're gonna do is remove over here, which is gonna be, I think the wire run this way, so we're gonna try and get over here. So we're gonna get these two screws right here at the top. Alright, so we're gonna have two Phillips screw right here. One, and then we have another one right here. Two, remove those two screws right here. I'm gonna come pull this, pull that, come over here, pull that, come over here, pull that. Alright, so next thing we gotta do is remove these two Phillips screws. So we're just gonna adjust the steering wheel as much as we can. Come down in here. Because we're gonna have like two plugs that we need to move. So alright, this missing one screw right there. I don't know what happened. Alright, that's how it's supposed to be. So all the screws are the same, so you can just leave them where they're at. And in here, you want to look down in here for that J, what it is, J, I think it's J, actually it's P079. The J95 is actually behind the radio. Alright, so I'm looking for that, but I'm gonna also take out the radio, because I don't know why we can't just take out the radio by itself and take out this and then kind of get the wire from here. I don't know, but it's my first time doing it, so because it's my first time doing it. I gotta follow it and see. I gotta follow it and see all it. Alright, take that out. What I can just do is you might want to mark where these wires go to. Just have a small clip right there. Let's get a tool, unplug that, and one more wire right here. And you wanna, I'm just gonna put a little mark right here. I'll just put a little mark right here just so I know, because we have this right here, just so I know where I unplug this wire from. And then I'll just put this somewhere. And then the next step is, god damn, I gotta remove this too. I gotta remove these two screws right there. Okay, the next thing is to move is this box right here. OMG, man, I could just take out the radio. I don't know what's going on with this. Alright, so now we just remove. Alright, so we have this out, we have this out, we have this out. So let's see. We have that out, which is that. We have this out, which is this. I'm leaving this right there. Then we have this out, which is that. And then we need to take the radio out, which we could have just done from the get-go. Alright, so we have the radio out. This is the pin that we're working with. This is the FM pin. This is the J. Hold on, let me see. Should be J95. Is this pin or this pin? This is the one. This is it. J95. That's the pin right here we gotta work with. Okay. So there you go. Unplug the antenna J95 with equip. Okay. Let's see, equip. So we're gonna unplug this. It's equipped. So guys, what we need to do is locate. We need to unplug this, right? And there's a brown wire in the dash that we need to locate and unplug as well, which is should be this one right here. Okay, that's the one. Okay, we unplug it. We're gonna remove it. We're gonna snake it out. Okay, and then we can just unplug the rest of the harness. That's for the antenna. We're just gonna unplug the rest of the harness from the radio. Which you just push in, squeeze this in, and then pull out. This one is squeeze and out. This one, I guess I'm gonna leave this one gonna be there. This one, this is this harness right here. And now we need to deepen the harness and switch around the two black wires. From pin, let me see what pin to what pin. So we got a few wires we gotta move, right? We gotta move pin 9 to pin 10 and pin 10 to pin 9, so we gotta swap around those two wires. And then we have another one from 11 to 12. We gotta swap to 12 and move the black wire from 12 to 11, so we gotta swap around that one. And another one we gotta alright, so we're gonna have a lot of wires to swap around. There's a whole bunch of wires to swap around. Alright, so I'm gonna swap around them and I'm gonna call them out while I'm swapping them around. If you don't have that tool and you have something like this, it should still work. This should still work. Alright, so let's start it. We're gonna start with pin 10 and 9. We're gonna swap those two and then we're gonna move to the next one. Alright guys, so we're gonna swap pin 9 and pin 11 and pin 9 and pin 10. That's what we're gonna swap first. So I just wanna pull this. Let's see what I lock the pins in. And then we're gonna try and get. Alright, so we're gonna find pin 10. So basically they count like, this is what, 1, so there would be like 1, so it would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this one right here would be 10 right here. You can put this in both sides. Just push that down and then you should be able to pull this back. But it's a pin that never come out that easy, ain't it? Okay, so we have pin 10 is out. Alright, so now we need to find pin 9, 10, and 9 is right there. So we're gonna have 3, 6, 9, which is this one right here. Okay, so 3, 6, 9. Okay, 3, 6, 9. So we're gonna pull this one out. 3, 6, 9. We're gonna push in on the pin itself and then push this down, then pull this back out. Alright, I just heard it lock back into place. Alright guys, so basically you want to get this brown wire right here and we want to move. It's going to be plugged P79, P079, that's the plug. You can see it right here. This is the harness number P079. That's one harness. So you want to get pin 10 and the 9. So if you look on the side right here, you will see the numbers of the pin. So you want to put pin 9 into pin 10 and pin 10 into pin 9. And then you also want to put pin 11 into pin 12 and pin 12 into pin 11. Then you also want to put pin 13 into 14 and 14 into 13. And then you put 16 into 15 and 15 into 16. And then that will take care of that side. Then you want to put this back in, lock it back down. That's it. Basically that's what you do. Then you want to come on this side and find this J95. This is the blue thing that's going to be in the radio itself. And then you want to swap pin 16 and 15. You want to swap them around. And once that's done, you just want to connect back the radio, install the radio, connect back everything, and test it and make sure you start hearing calls, because that's what's the problem. You weren't getting any call. You can play music and that will work, but if you try to like make a call, then you won't get any audio. So that was the problem. I'm gonna go ahead and install this back in. It's not that hard, guys, to like complete. It's not that long, but it's my first time, so it's kind of more difficult. So the more you do it, the better you're gonna get at it. Well, because you guys just need to do it one time if you're doing it on your own truck. But if you're doing it at a shop or something, then yeah, it's gonna be a little bit more challenging. This go where? Here. Then we want to get the blue one, install the blue one, and that's it. Now, alright, so what we're gonna do is just plug this back in. So this is gonna go right here. We're gonna look for the mark we make, and we're gonna put this back right here, right in the mark. Alright, so that's good. The next step, what we're gonna do is, I'm just gonna leave it just like that. I'm gonna turn the truck on. Okay. So I guess we didn't even need to take this out, or this out, or even this out. Or maybe, yeah, that was just extra work. Alright, we're gonna get a phone that's connected to the Bluetooth. I'm gonna play some song. I'm gonna play some song. Make sure that works. Okay, now we need to make a call and make sure we're hearing it. If you want to check to make sure it worked when you make a call, which I already did, I'm just gonna do it so you guys can hear that you're getting sound from it. I'm gonna hold it and call voicemail.
You have no messages in your mailbox.
Okay, so it's a success. We're gonna go ahead and put back everything together, because now we're hearing sound from calls and audio. Alright, so that's it with this one, guys. Please go ahead, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, or you can watch me while I put it all back together.